We are Nebraska Public Media Sports, Nebraska's home for championship sports, and we're at Werner Park in Omaha for the NSAA State High School Baseball Championships. The first of 3 title tilts today is in Class C. The defending champion Clippers of Malcolm take on the Kernels of Central City, Centura. And hello again, everybody, and welcome inside. Along with former Major Leaguer Brian Dunsing, I'm Larry Putney. Great to have you with us as we get set for day-long coverage here on Nebraska Public Media. We will crown 3 state champions today, beginning in Class C with the Malcolm Clippers, and Mason Wisniewski hits .524 on the year. Kid's phenomenal.
Kid's a stud. I mean, Malcolm's been here before. This is like deja vu all over again for him. So I don't think they're going to be very nervous, but Mason Wisniewski, he's on fire, and he's throwing on the mound. Wow. He's a stud. He's a stud for him. That's all there is to it.
So he will be facing an outstanding team from Central City, Centura, the Kernels, and another Mason stand out for them.
Mason Gretzky, I mean, sitting over 300. Again, another stud. I mean, we're going to see some good baseball today. Right. First time for these guys. There might be a little bit of nerves, but we'll see what happens.
Joining us throughout the day will be Anna Bellinghausen. She's down in the field. Let's go down to Anna.
Thank you, Larry. Well, very excited to be alongside with this coverage. Before we crown 3 champions, let's take a look at our schedule for the day. Starting in Class C, it's Malcolm and Central City Centura. 2 teams going at it. And then Class B, it's Bennington and Gretna East. And then our nightcap, Class A, Lincoln East versus Millard North. Taking a look at where these teams came from, Central City Centura, about 130 miles west of Omaha, and then Malcolm made the 50-mile trip southwest of Werner Park here. Let's send it over to our PA, Heath Kramer, to get us going with starting lineups.
Baseball fans, welcome to Werner Park for the 2025 NSAA Class C State Baseball Championships. The Nebraska School Activities Association congratulates Malcolm High School and Central City and Centura High Schools on their athletic excellence and sportsmanship, and welcome the teams, their coaches, students, and families to the 2025 NSAA State Baseball Championships. The NSAA is proud to recognize Farmers Mutual of Nebraska and all NSAA corporate partners for their outstanding support of NSAA activities, especially Ortho Nebraska, the NSAA's orthopedic and sports medicine partner for Omaha area championships. Fans, if you are able, please rise and remove your caps as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem. To perform the Star-Spangled Banner, we welcome Avery Rodacher and Madison Sides from Seward High School under the direction of vocal music director Ben Rickert.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
It's Championship Friday, and today's Class C championship game features the number 2 seed with a record of 27-2, the Malcolm Clippers, and the number 1 seed with a record of 24-1, the Central City Centura Kernels. Ready to join the University of Nebraska starting lineup? Email admissions@nebraska.edu today to find out how the University of Nebraska can help you be your best. It's time for today's University of Nebraska System introduction of the players and coaches and starting lineups. The University of Nebraska System, the official starting lineup partner of the NSAA. First, let's meet the players and coaches for the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Malcolm Clippers. Leading off and playing center field, number 2, Logan McGreer. Batting second and playing third base, number 3, Brixon Meyer. Hitting third and pitching, number 5, Mason Wisniewski. And the cleanup spot, the shortstop, number 7, Carson Frank. Hitting fifth and playing first base, number 25, Garrett England. Hitting sixth, the designated hitter, number 20, Justin Wisniewski. Batting seventh and playing left field, number 17, Cole Tiedemann. Hitting eighth, the second baseman, number 8, Chase Smith. Batting ninth and catching, number 4, Preston Kutra. In right field, number 22, Nolan Duzick. Here are the non-starters for the Clippers. 0, Tristan Bailey. Number 1, Isaiah Baeza. Number 10, Mason Zigar. Number 13, Caden Robotham. Number 14, Christopher Burbach. Number 18, Riley Carlson. Number 24, Gavin Little. Number 26, Miles McGill. Number 32, Eli Kincaid. Number 34, Kenton McGill. And number 41, Austin Sykes. The assistant coaches for the Clippers are Sean Meyer, David Duzick, Zach Johnson, Brenton Davis, and Carter Carlson. The skipper for the Clippers is Zach Werner. Now, let's meet the players and coaches for the home team on the scoreboard, the Kernels of Central City Centura. Leading off and pitching, number 23, Connor Erickson. Hitting second and playing shortstop, number 17, Barrett Freeze. Batting third, playing first base, number 21, Jacob Rule. In the cleanup spot, the third baseman, number 5, Mason Goreski. Hitting fifth and catching, number 12, Coulter Luters. Hitting sixth and playing center field, number 7, Hayden Murphy. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, number 22, Colbin Peters. Hitting eighth and playing right field, number 8, Luke Vakiner. Batting ninth, the second baseman, number 2, Parker Zickman. Playing left field, number 6, Caden Morner. Non-starters for the Kernels, number 1, Quinn Jensen. Number 4, Logan Vakiner. Number 10, Fletcher Freeze. And number 13, Spencer Jaros. The assistant coaches for the Kernels are Riley Dugan, Scott Erickson, Kalen Garrett, Robert Jaros, and Ryan Rule. The head coach for Central City Centura is Brandon Detlefson. The umpires for today's game. At third base, Bo Vergitz. At second base, Gary Eichmeyer. At first base, Chris Sintak. And calling the balls and strikes today is Jimmy Modes. To throw out today's first pitch, we welcome to the mound Brock Lohr. From 2014 to 2024, Brock served as a producer and director at Nebraska Public Media, playing a key role in bringing the NSAA state baseball championships and many other high school sports to homes across the state. His work included coverage of volleyball, football, basketball, wrestling, soccer, and more. A 3-time Emmy Award winner, Brock's storytelling has elevated Nebraska's championship moments and left a lasting legacy for athletes, coaches, and fans alike, setting the standard for championship coverage. All right, Brock, fire in that first pitch.
Look at that, strike from Brock Lohr. Brock, one of the reasons we have high school baseball in Nebraska Public Media. He's now with the Backyard Farmers, so I saw him out there checking the grass, making sure the phosphorus to nitrogen mix was right.
Yeah, he did pull a plug.
He did, yeah.
He pulled a plug of sod.
Yeah, saw that. When we come back, we've got baseball coming your way on Nebraska Public Media State Championship. Malcolm looking to make it 3 in a row from Warner Park.
Why is it important to fill out your FAFSA?
First off,
It's how you apply for federal,
state.
And most college-based financial aid.
It's easier to fill out than you think.
Start college on the right track.
You don't have to pay for college on your own.
Education Quest is here to help.
For more information, go to educationquest.org.
Our mission at Teammates is to positively impact the world by inspiring students to reach their full potential through mentoring. Since 1991, Teammates has served more than 49,000 students across the Midwest, but there is still a waiting list for students to receive a mentor. All it takes is one trusting, caring adult to make a difference in a child's life. To join a team and be a mentor, visit teammates.org today.
But I think there's another aspect to Nebraska public media that probably nobody thinks about. During any disaster emergency situation, good, reliable, truthful information needs to be disseminated to the public. So how do you get the message out? Public media is one of the ways that you get the message out to the public. I was a police officer with the Lincoln Police Department for almost 27 years. I was also assistant director of the Nebraska Emergency Management Agency, and I did that for almost 15 years. You know, you hear the monthly alerts, the tests over the system that basically everybody pretty much takes for granted. Nebraska Public Media is an integral part of the public warning system. Reach out and touch everyone.
Coverage of the 2025 NSAA Baseball Championships on Nebraska Public Media is made possible in part by Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, Nebraska Public Power District, Teammates Mentoring Program, and viewers like you who donate to Nebraska Public Media. Thank you. Back at Werner Park, good look here in Omaha. Starting lineup for the Clippers. McGreer will lead it off, hitting .457. The big bat in the 3-hole. Mason Wisniewski, .524 on the year. 4 homers to go with that. That top of the order combined between the top 3 has a total of 8 home runs on the year. Starting pitcher, Connor Erickson, 5-0 on the year. Look at that ERA, 1.94.
Yeah, Connor Erickson's not going to overpower you with this stuff. 81, 83 from the left side. So anytime you have a left-handed pitcher, though, the movement's a little funky. He will use his slider, keep him off balance. And again, I'm a big advocate of velocity's not everything, so I love guys that like to pitch. We'll see if he can't keep him off balance.
Leading it off for the Clippers is Logan McGreer. McGreer is a senior looking for his 3rd state championship with the Clippers. Of course, we just started Class B. This is C, excuse me. This is the 3rd year we've had Class C in Nebraska high school baseball. So the previous 2 years, both won by Malcolm. Called strike.
And there we go. Usually the first, obviously state championship game, you'd be a little nervous. So the first hitter is going to be probably the most important one he sees all day.
Shot right down the line, just inside the bag. It's going to be extra bases for Logan McGreer. That's down to the corner. McGreer rounds second here, hold up there. A leadoff double for the Clippers, Logan McGreer.
That's a great at bat. All he did was hit the ball where the ball where it was pitched. Yeah. Sit down the line and get out and run. That's a really great start for the Clippers.
Early threat for Malcolm. That'll bring up Brixon Myers. Brixon, a junior, hitting .293. Good RBI numbers, 31 on the year, but this entire Clippers team has great RBI numbers.
You know, it's really easy to have RBI numbers. You have guys on base all the time. The Clippers put pressure on you.
Sacrificed by Meyer. That moves McGreer into scoring position. It's a little small ball early here for the Clippers. Defensively, this is looking on the hill. So 1 out, opportunity here for the best hitter in the lineup for the Clippers, Wisniewski, and he takes a called strike 1.
Hitting .524, that's scary as a pitcher.
You're hitting better than one every. I mean, I know that's what 500 is,
yes.
but it bears repeating. He's getting a hit every other at bat.
Yes.
That's away. Ball gets by, and scoring is McGreer from third. So the sacrifice pays off, and the Clippers on top 1-0.
And that's exactly why you do that. Not only are you in scoring position, but pass ball, a blue pit, short, shallow fly ball is going to get a run. And I think you can tell how important runs are going to be this game if they're going to do that in the first inning.
Right. Well, this is the guy who will be on the mound for the Clippers as well. That's hit sharply through the right side. Great piece of hitting, and there it is. Wisniewski starts off the game. His first at-bat with the single.
So 2 of the 3 at-bats have been opposite field. And as a kid growing up, when I used to hit still, that was your approach for a lefty, is always try and go take a lefty opposite field, let it get deep. Takes away some of their run from their arm side run from the fastballs, takes away their slider movement. And so far, Malcolm's done a great job of that.
So that will bring up Carson Frank. Frank hitting in the cleanup spot, the 4-hole for the Clippers. Pinch runner in there for Malcolm. Austin Sykes is at first base. He will run for Wisniewski. Swinging through it is Frank for strike 1. Carson Frank, 347 on the year. Again, good RBI numbers, 34. He has 12 doubles on the year. That leads the team. So he has some gap power. And Frank hits that on the right side. Bounced once, and it's going to be an error on Parker Zickman. And the Clippers still in business here with 1 out, runners at first and second.
It's going to be real important right now for Erickson to stay calm. He's a student of the game. The coaches say he likes to talk the game and ask how to go about hitters. The problem is he's given up 2 hits right away, a double, a single. Obviously, he's given up a run on a wild pitch, and now an unfortunate error by the second baseman. So if he can stay calm, keep throwing ground balls, let your guy get next play, next hitter mentality, and keep rolling, you'll be just fine.
That is hit, but foul off the bat of Garrett England, another senior. This senior class for Malcolm, over the last 4 years, they are 89-14.
It's pretty decent. 89-14, 4 years.
89, and it's above 85% winning percentage. It's remarkable.
That is fantastic. And like we talked about earlier, this is their 3rd time here.
Yeah.
They're not nervous. They do have a target on their back, right? Because everyone wants to get them because they've won it a couple times. But so far, in the first inning, they're doing a good job of handling that pressure.
You saw Garrett England start to show bunt there. He's looking to lay that down the third baseline as Goreski's playing a little deep to protect that run going from second to third. So all of a sudden, the lefty Erickson has to cover that third base line, which is not an easy job for a lefty. That pitch is away.
That might be the hardest play for a left-handed pitcher to make, is a bunt down the third base line.
You would know.
I would know, yes. I've made them. I've also messed them up, though, too. So, I mean, you have to sprint and then turn around, obviously.
Spin and fire.
And, and you have to find the target and get rid of it quick.
Sometimes you're finding the target while you spin, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Called strike. 2-2 the count to Garrett England, who's hitting above 300 on the year. Two hits already here in the first inning for the Clippers. And the 2-2 now to England. Got the strikeout. Good pitch by Connor Erickson. So just what you said, settle in a little bit, right? This is
Yep.
their first time here in a state championship.
And, I mean, this is the guy you want on the mound, too, if you're Central City. Because Central City, Centura, apologize. But he's pitched in a big game before. Erickson has been, he threw the championship game of Junior Legions last year.
Right.
He's been in big games. This isn't new to him, so if he can keep it here, you got to score to win anyways. So giving him one run it's fine.
So now the younger Wisniewski at the plate. This is Justin, hitting .349 on the year. 2 doubles, 2 homers, and a runner in scoring position right now. Swings through that, and Erickson quickly ahead, 0-2. It's been a good pitching staff this year for Centura Central City, or Central City Centura.
24-1 on the year.
It's amazing.
Gosh.
1.75 team ERA as that's lifted into right. McKeener chasing it down, but it drops in for a single. And an RBI single, and rounding third and trying to score, and he does score, is Carson Frank, and 2 more on the single from Justin Wisniewski.
This is going to be a big mound visit. Need to calm everyone down.
.30 lead for the Clippers here in the first. Off that single by Wisniewski that just fell in front of McKeener.
A little bit of a miscue out there and right. Had some nasty spin when it hit the ground. I think that's obviously scoring after that is the one that's gonna be hard to swallow.
Right.
You know, and if you're Erickson, like he kind of got caught up in the moment too. If you replay that, he's standing on the mound. He needs to be behind home plate, backing up that throw just in case.
So that'll bring Cole Tiedemann to the plate. Wisniewski advanced to second on the throw home, so he gets credit for the single, 2 RBIs. Called strike to Cole Tiedemann, another senior in the lineup, hitting .319. Clippers all year have been a team that have relied on the sticks. Fouls that back, and once again Erickson is up. No balls, 2 strikes. Really a contrast in styles because it's been the pitching for the Kernels and the hitting for the Clippers that have won each team a lot of games.
Sometimes you get in these games, you just...
Tiedemann lifts that, is going to find the gap in left field. That's down, and around from second comes Wisniewski, and a 4 spot put up in the first inning already by the Clippers. Just looks like a team that's been here before, doesn't it?
Yes, they're smelling blood in the water, taking advantage of some miscues early this first inning. I mean, that's what good teams do. You have a chance to put someone away or put some pressure on them. That's exactly what they're doing. We had a little bit of a miscue at second base, miscue in right, and they're taking advantage.
Called strike. 1-1 the count. Chase Smith, the junior at the plate.
And credit Erickson right now. He's still going at him. He's not walking guys. He's making him hit the ball, which unfortunately Malcolm is doing, kind of hitting it right just where they're not.
Fouled off. Just a little behind was Smith. 2 down here in the first. 8th hitter to the plate in this first inning for the Clippers.
Other than that bunt, every single ball has been to the opposite side of the field.
Huh. Two now.
They might be trying to force Erickson to go in on him. A lot of lefties, just in general, like to stay arm side. Yeah, stay away.
Tried there. Full count now. 3-2, 2 down. Tiedemann will be off with the pitch from first base. Let's see if they check him. Quick step off there by Erickson.
If he has one, if I'm Central City Centura now, I'm calling a slide step.
Yep. Just foul.
Because he's got a very deliberate motion, kind of slow. We've been talking to our 11-year-olds about this recently, like mixing in a slide step here and there. It messes up the timing of the runner, right? But it also messes up the timing of the hitter because that's our whole job as pitchers. So a slide step fastball, I think he'd swing right through it.
Inside, draws the walk. I think anytime you vary, right? You vary your look to first, vary your pitch, it's why we've seen lately it become a little bit in vogue. Pitchers almost getting, to the top of their stretch, right? They're lifting, they hold a little bit, or just try to vary that timing of the hitter.
Just hold the ball differently. I mean, that's a big thing.
Yeah.
You don't have to have a great pickoff move or be really fast at plate, so to speak. If you can hold the ball different times, as a base runner, you start getting your toes. It's hard to get a good jump.
So Tiedemann now in scoring position for Preston Kuchera at the bottom of the order. Kuchera takes strike one. Good numbers on the season for the sophomore Kuchera.
It's like all of them are hitting over 300.
Yeah, right. 370 is current batting average. Swings through that. Was hitting 364 coming into state. And now behind in the count, no balls, 2 strikes. Well, this is where Malcolm has done a lot of their damage with 2 strikes. Done a nice job being patient, but also a nice job of letting the ball travel and going the other way. That goes the other way again. Zickman charges and makes the play for the 3rd out. But all 9 come to the plate for the Clippers in the first 4 score. And we head to the bottom of the 1. Malcolm with the early advantage.
Life can move at a pretty fast pace here in Nebraska. From lights on to lights out, there's no stopping our work ethic. That's why at Nebraska Public Power District, we take pride in keeping you going. Pride in knowing that your power grid keeps electricity reliable and ready for that exact moment when you need it. We take on the challenges 24/7 because electricity is the lifeblood of your day, and powering your day is what motivates us to do our very best. NPPD, powering our state, empowering your life.
Sudden cardiac arrest is the #1 cause of death in students involved in activities. 7,000 adolescents lose their life annually due to sudden cardiac arrest.
If defibrillation through an AED is administered within the first 3 minutes, survival rates increase to 74%. If an AED is used within the first minute, the survival rate rises to 90%.
For every minute that passes without defibrillation, survival rates decrease by 7 to 10%. Are you and your school prepared?
Here's a look at the Kernels batting order. Connor Erickson will lead it off, hitting .344. Top 4 in that order, 5 in the order, all hitting above .350. So this is a Central City Centura squad that can get back into it in a hurry.
They're going to have to deal with Mason Wisniewski, though, on the mound. And like we talked about his offense at the beginning of the game here, but pitching-wise, I mean, he's got a .38 ERA.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't give up many runs. Excuse me, .6 ERA, 7-0, 63 Ks. I mean, he's fastball, sinker, slider guy, and he goes right at guys.
Tiedemann's in left. McGreer is in center. Smith and England at first base. Kuchera behind the plate, and we talked about Wisniewski on the hill. Connor Erickson will lead it off, the lefty.
If you're Malcolm, you're looking for Wisniewski, just go right at guys. Get a 4-run lead, pitch of the lead, meaning a lot of strikes, pound the zone, don't be too fine.
And if you're the Kernels, it's just start to pick away, right?
Right. You got to find a way to chip away, answer somehow. Whether it's a long inning or it's just getting a run, doesn't matter. You have to find some way to answer what just happened.
Hit the other way, just underneath the glove of Carson Frank. And a leadoff single for Connor Erickson. Good way to start for the Kernels.
We'll see how will they do the same thing? We'll do some small ball, move guys over, try and play for one run, an inning. We'll see.
Another lefty now at the plate, Barrett Freeze. With Erickson on first. The leadoff single. Pinch runner now for Central City. That is Spencer Jaros. Jaros, a sophomore, pinch running for Connor Erickson, who's the pitcher. There are the numbers for Freeze on the year. Wisniewski goes with the fastball, blew it by him. 1-1.
Mason's fastball is going to be 85, 87. But the big pitch for him is his changeup, which is 73, 75. So anytime you have the 8 to 10 mile an hour difference, it's going to be hard to figure out the timing.
Pop straight back.
Kernels tried, but I don't think that was a sack bunt. I think that was a bunt for a hit. Just trying to get on base.
Down low. 2-2. Good discipline take there by Barrett Freeze, the senior. Jaros with the leadoff first. And got him swinging. Good changeup, as you mentioned right there by Wisniewski.
Great sequence. Did a really good job. Hard, in, out. Finish that changeup down. That's a well-located changeup.
Good movement on that, too.
Yeah, that's...
Moving away from the lefty.
Yeah. It's a great pitch.
First strikeout of the game for Wisniewski. It'll bring up Jacob Rule. And Rule takes it the other way. It's going to be foul. The Central City and Centura team, a combination, just the second year that these two teams have joined it. And both teams have a history, both towns have a history of great baseball, Central City and Centura. One school was red, one school was green, and so that's why you
that was going to be the question.
Red, yeah, it looks like Christmas out there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Let's go down to Anna.
Hey guys, a little bit more on Wisniewski. He worked with former minor league pitcher Wyatt Sparks this offseason, and that's who helped him add in his slider and his sinker. Coach said he's been a dominant force out there, and his mentality is just he's better than any batter that he faces, and that's exactly who you want on the mound in moments like these, guys.
Absolutely. Now he's ahead. No balls, 2 strikes.
There's so much mental stuff that goes into pitching. And hitting, obviously, but it's real easy to start getting negative thoughts in your head on the mound. It's a lonely spot.
Checked Erickson, he's back. Good move there by Wisniewski, but
he kind of got lean in the pitch before. He got halfway stop, so why not check on him?
Again, that is a courtesy runner at first. In Spencer Jaros in high school, you're allowed to courtesy run for pitchers and catchers. That's hit sharply to the right side. Second baseman Smith with it to Frank. Bobbled it, and he's safe.
Uncharacteristic errors lately so far in the first inning alone by both teams.
Just could not handle it cleanly. That'll bring up Mason Gretzky.
He was ready to make the throw before he caught it. Took his eyes off the ball just a little bit. It happens. So excited to turn that double play.
So runners at first and second for Goreski. Inside corner, called strike by our home plate umpire, Jimmy Moats. Pitches away. Goreski does not chase. 351, the batting average for Goreski on the year. 5 homers, 31 batted in. Two-one.
And right now, if you're Central City Centura, you're excited about how this inning's going. After the top half, obviously not what you wanted, not what you're looking for, giving up 4, but
right.
They're finding a way to chip away here, put some pressure on Malcolm.
Upstairs, but you need to capitalize, right?
Have to capitalize. That's the thing. Obviously, you're trying to score runs, right?
Yep.
Like, that's the whole purpose of the game, but
Goreski swings through that. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out now to Mason Goreski.
just challenged him with that 3-1 fastball. A little upstairs. Right past him.
Full count. Got the strikeout. Second strikeout of the inning for Wisniewski.
Just a well-located fastball away.
Tough pitch right there.
It is. Just went after him. Said, here it is. See if you hit it.
So here's Coulter Leaders. Leaders, the catcher for the Kernels. Another senior hitting .364 on the year. And a big moment with 2 down. 1 runner in scoring position, another at first. And Wisniewski trying to work around the jam. That's hit over the shortstop's head by Frank. Rounding is Jaros. I don't think they will hold him. So Jaros with the big turn, but returns to third, and now bases loaded with 2 down.
That's the first ball that has been pulled all day. The first inning. But
breaking pitch left up just a little bit. So another courtesy runner in. Isaiah Baez is in to run at first for Coulter Leaders, who just had the single. Second hit in the inning to go along with the 1 error. And now the Kernels with the bases loaded. Hayden Murphy at the plate. Called strike. That caught the river.
Caught the river. That was a really good pitch. Just see how far he'll give you. If you're a pitcher still trying to find the strike zone.
Murphy hitting over 300 on the year. And now behind in the count, 1-2.
It's another good changeup. He set himself up so well right now with that changeup. If you're Hayden Murphy, you don't know what to do. You have to try and sit and shoot the opposite direction. But that fastball's hard enough, it might get past you.
Lifts that into the air. Brixton Myers at third, calls everybody off. Brixton Meyer pulls it in, and they work around the bases loaded jam. No runs in, and Malcolm with a 4-0 lead after 1.
When we were thinking about how to make a gift in memory of our parents, Nebraska was so important to them. What could we do to benefit the people of Nebraska?
We always had PBS on at home.
I think they were always trying to improve the community we were in. And this is one of the best ways to do that because it reaches everyone.
Public broadcasting allows us the freedom to tell stories. That's why giving this gift is so important. It keeps their memory alive.
Life is full of milestones. Let Wayne State's graduate programs be your next big moment. Whether you work in education, criminal justice, business, public relations, human resources, information technology, or sports and recreation, our programs provide pathways to the next level in your career. Flexible and online, a Wayne State graduate degree helps you write that next big chapter in your life without having to put your life on hold.
Back here in Omaha at Werner Park. Great venue for these state high school championships. Kind of flips between Omaha's Tal Anderson and here at Werner Park. A little more room here, but just a great venue for high school baseball in these championships. Glad to be bringing them on Nebraska Public Media. Top of the order in the top of the second. Clippers batted around in the first.
Let's see what the Kernels learned about the first time through the lineup. Everything was hit opposite field. If I'm Erickson, I'm going to try and pound everyone in and see if you can turn on it. See, get some weak contact off the hands.
After that double in the first by McGreer, he's now hitting .462 on the season. 8 doubles on the year. Hits that back through the middle. 2 for 2 for McGreer.
Just a little too much plate there on that pitch. I think looked like he was trying to set up in. Kind of yanked it across the middle.
Kernels were in the state last year, Class B, made the semifinals. Came out, returned 8 starters from that team. Squared right back to the pitcher. Erickson has time, makes the play at first, and back-to-back sacrifice bunts for Brixen Meyer. Advances McGreer to second.
Explains the small ball. Just like last inning, they're just trying to put pressure on the Kernels, see what they can do with it, see if they can handle it.
In that situation, though, you'd love to see that down a line.
Down
right?
a line,
I mean,
yeah. That's spun it any harder. He might have turned and went to second
He
with
might
it.
have. Thought he might anyway. So here's Wisniewski at the plate. And there's a reason you try to get Logan McGreer into scoring position, because you've got the hottest hitter in the state at the plate, and Mason Wisniewski, certainly in terms of numbers. He leads Nebraska in batting average.
I think you're going to see a heavy dose of off-speed stuff here. See if you can't get him to fish. Try and hit something weakly. I wouldn't think you give him a fastball, but who knows? I've been wrong before.
Wisniewski hits it well and deep. Murphy goes back. He has room and pulls it in. Boy, Wisniewski put a charge into that one.
Got in there just enough on the hands.
But a long out for Mason Wisniewski. 2 down. Carson Frank. Grounded it to second last inning. Reached on an error.
Now if you're Erickson here, you're 1 pitch away from a big 0. Need a 0. And get your boys back in the offensive side. Let them do what they do.
Pitch down low. 3 balls, no strikes with 2 down to Carson Frank. Popped into the air to right. He had the green light on 3-0 and pops it out. Clippers, no damage in the second. We head to the bottom half. 4-zip. Malcolm with the lead.
All right, it's time to talk about us. Not him, not her, not them. Us. Thanks to us, things have been great. In fact, you can find us just about everywhere. Your food, that's us. Your food's food, that's us too. Your fuel, that's us. And should anyone out there happen to doubt us, by all means, just watch us.
Our mission at Teammates is to positively impact the world by inspiring students to reach their full potential through mentoring. Since 1991, Teammates has served more than 49,000 students across the Midwest, but there is still a waiting list for students to receive a mentor. All it takes is one trusting, caring adult to make a difference in a child's life. To join a team and be a mentor, visit teammates.org today.
Back here in Omaha. A little chilly out there. Not too bad, though. If I would have said, hey, it's going to be mid-May, playing a state championship, you wouldn't think, 58 degrees.
No. That's kind of chilly.
There's the green and the red, the combination. Yes. Obviously, the combination between Central City and Centura. So they took the colors from each school when this team was co-opted 2 years ago.
Which one was green?
Green would have been Centura. Central
Okay.
City was red.
Okay. Yeah, they got
Other way around. Oh. Central City was green. Centura was red.
Okay.
See, now, either way, I'm right.
Correct. Correct.
No,
they give me
pretty
like
sure it's the Bison, and the Bison were green, and the Bison was Central City. So
okay.
Yeah, but they're the Kernels now. They adopted neither mascot.
Yeah, that's interesting. They gave me like the Mexico vibe.
Yeah,
their
red
uniforms.
Yeah, it's a great color combination. You're right.
So if you are a fan, like a parent,
yeah,
are you still wearing a certain color because of the town you're from?
Well, I think if you look in the stands, we see a little bit of red and a little bit of green as Wisniewski gets his 3rd strikeout of the game. Colby Peters goes down swinging.
He's having a lot of success with that fastball up in the zone.
Mm-hmm.
The Kernel hitters are having a hard time catching up with it.
So, yes, to answer your question, I think you see some of the Bison fans I saw a green sweatshirt out there, see some green hats. And then you also see some just red.
Right.
For Centura.
So that's my question, though. So if you're from Centura, are you wearing the red color?
I think you are.
Okay.
Yeah. I think you probably already bought your high school gear.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
But there's a little bit of combination. And I do see some baseball caps that are the combination of the red and there you go, the red and the green with a little Kernels jersey. Kernels, by the way, you might wonder where did they come up with the nickname.
I do, yeah.
That's the name of the baseball field in Central City.
Oh, that's smart. That makes it easy, and then no one gets mad.
Right. That's hit well, but high into center field. Logan McGreer is there. McGreer under it for out number 2. 3 consecutive retired now by Mason Wisniewski as Luke Vakiner flies out to center field.
And Wisniewski's doing a great job just pitching with the lead, meaning strike one.
Yeah.
Attack the plate, attack the middle of the plate. When you get ahead, then you can try and expand, but he's not trying to be too cute with it.
Here's Parker Zygmunt. Zygmunt is a junior. Chases that on the outer half. Fouls it straight back.
It's a really good breaking ball. Good slider right there.
2 hops out to Frank at short. 3 up, 3 down in the inning. We head to the 3rd here in Omaha. Class C state championship on the line. Wisniewski is dealing now.
Why is it important to fill out your FAFSA?
First off,
It's how you apply for federal,
state,
And most college-based financial aid.
it's easier to fill out than you think.
Start college on the right track.
You don't have to pay for college on your own.
Education Quest is here to help.
For more information, go to educationquest.org.
More than 80 communities across the state count on Nebraska Public Power District to power their every day. And like a dependable neighbor, we work tirelessly to make our communities a better place to live. From preparing them for economic growth, to partnering in local events, to educating tomorrow's workforce, we are charged with bringing the best of public power to our communities and energizing their tomorrows. NPPD, powering our state, empowering our communities.
Nebraska School Activities Association State Baseball Championships here in Omaha. Well, the NSAA does such a phenomenal job of putting on all of these state championships that we have the pleasure to bring you throughout the year. Jen Schwartz and her entire NSAA staff, all of the assistant directors, each responsible for a different sport, and they just phenomenal job. Colton Ruzbicki responsible for this, and boy, does he run a great tournament.
I'll tell you what, like it's exciting to be a high school athlete in the state of Nebraska.
Called strike. Let's go down to the field to Anna.
Thank you, Larry. Well, with the co-op, you never know how it's going to go between schools and combining these kids, but Coach told me it was a welcome change, and you can't even tell who is from which school. So these 2 schools are 40 minutes apart from each other, so they don't get to practice together every day. They got to make the longer drive over between Central City and Centura, but these kids love each other, and Coach told me the biggest example he could give me was that they took them to the Gretna Outlet Malls on the way back home from a game, and usually the guys split up into groups and go into different stores, but he looked over and saw the entire team just going store to store together, and the bond is just so real between these guys.
Yeah, thanks, Anna. You know, some co-ops don't always go smoothly, and I'm thinking of another one in Northeast Nebraska that we won't mention team names, but doesn't always go smoothly. The communities have to get along. I think, you know, the decision makers have to buy in, the players have to buy in. There has to be a lot. Coaches have to buy in, accept roles, and it has just been a terrific merger between Central City and Centura in baseball specifically.
Yeah, it's easy to get those like little animosities.
Yes,
you know,
right.
like it's little thoughts that start creeping in your head, and then it starts becoming a bigger problem. That's good to see, though. It's good to hear that's going well, and that they actually get along and are playing for each other. And
good pitch there by Erickson, gets the strikeout to start the top of the 3rd. Second strikeout of the game.
He's done a really good job of settling down, finding the strike zone a little better. He's making some better pitches. Isn't missing over the plate too often. I think if you're Central City, Centura, you need him to go deep into the game as much as you can.
Justin Wisniewski at the plate now, facing Connor Erickson. You heard Anna mention that, you know, Centura has to travel 40 minutes to get to Central City's baseball field, because can you imagine if you're having a 2.5 hour practice, you got a 45-minute drive on each side. You got to be there early to get ready, and after practice you have to get your cleats off, and I mean, you're talking about a 4.5 hour evening after school.
That's a long time. Now, do they practice on their own though?
If
they're not together.
They do, yeah.
Okay.
So Central City will practice in Central City, and Centura will practice on their own on days they don't get together. Justin Wisniewski gets the walk. So 1 down, runner at first here for the Clippers, trying to add to that 4-0 lead. Zach Werner is the coach of the Clippers. He's in his 4th season, and boy, has he put together a nice little dynasty here in Class C. There's never been a Class C state championship game that didn't include Malcolm. And there's a look at the coaches on the other bench, the Kernels. Brandon Detlefson is his 7th season. Called strike. No balls, 2 strikes to Cole Tiedemann.
There's a couple back-to-back sliders, one on the inside, one outside right there. We'll see if he tries to speed him up and jam up here a little bit, see if he can't get a ground ball.
Breaking pitch inside corner, doesn't get the call.
Ball's a little down. It's a good pitch.
Yeah.
It's a really good pitch because if you miss down, we tried to tell all of our pitchers at 11 years old, if you miss down, you can live to fight another. Yeah, you can live to fight another pitch.
Not going to get hurt. That is away. 2-2.
I think a well executed, well spotted fastball in would get you the result you need here.
The 2-2 from Erickson. Breaking ball away is down low and out. And now count is full.
Well, he hasn't thrown him a fastball yet. This at bat.
Yep.
I don't think you go to it now, though.
Yep.
If you're going to throw it that many times, might as well stick with it.
It's the old adage, if you throw it at 3-1, you should throw it at 3-2.
Yep.
And he did. Wisniewski is at first after the walk. Tiedemann at the plate. And draws another walk. Back-to-back walks issued by Connor Erickson.
That's just an interesting sequence there. I get the early breaking balls. I get that. I understand. Left on left.
Yep.
Spin it up a little bit, but you slowed his bat down a lot. So if you can find a way to bust,
speed it back up.
Yeah, speed it back up. Or if it's not fast enough, you're gonna get a weak contact and maybe get a ground ball and have a chance to turn double play. But again, you're still one pitch away from getting out of the inning with a double play ball. But
runner in scoring position and Wisniewski at second. That is a ball. 2 balls, no strikes now to Chase Smith, the junior. Smith in the 8 hole. And if you're Connor Erickson, you got to be careful here, right? 8-9 in the order coming up. You don't want to turn it to the top of the order where you've got McGreer, who already has 2 hits in the game. Wisniewski's up there hitting about 530 on the year, 520 on the year.
yeah, you definitely want to try and get out of the inning
right here
without turning it back over.
Yep. Called strike. 3-1.
And with 60 pitches already with 1 out in the 3rd, it's the game for him is getting short in a hurry.
Three straight walks for Connor Erickson. Issued to the 6, 7, and 8 batter in the order. And it's going to be a quick visit from Coach Detlefson.
Done.
And that is it. So we will have a pitching change. Well, a little sun, a little rain, and it's backyard farmer time. Those are the ingredients to help your lawn and your garden grow, so you can get helpful tips all season on Backyard Farmer on Nebraska Public Media, Thursday, 7 p.m. Central. Host Kim Todd and the panel of extension experts are ready to help you find solutions for your lawn and garden needs right here on Nebraska Public Media. That's every Thursday at 7 Central, and I say it every time I read that promotion. It is one of my favorite shows on Nebraska Public Media. I'm a yard guy.
Yes.
You're a garden guy.
I'm a garden guy, yeah.
You got a garden.
I do.
Like a legit garden, not like...
I mean, I don't know if you call it legit, but I built...
You grow stuff?
Yeah.
It's a legit garden.
Okay, all right.
I can't grow stuff.
I built 9 of my own raised garden beds.
What?
Yeah.
And what do you have?
A sweet corn, onions, both red and sweet, green beans, cucumbers.
Really?
I have a raspberry bush.
Wow.
2 apple trees, a peach tree.
Do you ever
Potatoes.
have extra?
Yeah.
Have extra?
Yeah.
You should bring me some.
Okay.
Yeah, like tomatoes and cucumbers?
Yeah, you have tomatoes, I have cucumbers, I have potatoes.
That would be awesome. Yeah. The truck's already asking, the people in the truck are already asking you for some too, but I have priority here, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
All right, just want to make sure.
Just keep making me sound good and look good, and then get you some sweet corn.
All right, here's our new pitcher for the Kernels. Luke Vakiner is in from right field. Erickson goes out to right.
And Vakiner's been like a big pickup, I guess, if you will, for the Kernels. I mean, freshman last year threw 3 innings is all. And this year so far, he's been picking up some really big innings for him as a sophomore. Another lefty, so Malcolm's now seeing back-to-back lefties, but velocity's going to be a little bit different here, a little bit different makeup of pitches.
Yeah, I think what we heard Coach Detlefson say was he's been a surprise.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, you have a guy who threw 3 innings for you all last year. Maybe not expecting a lot out of Vakiner this year, but he's been terrific. Called strike there. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, he'll be 85, 87. He's got a good changeup, a solid slider. He's a good little left-handed pitcher. Tough situation here, bases loaded, 1 out, but
Preston Cuchero, bottom of the order here for Malcolm, swings through and evens the count at 2-2. You get a feeling this is a very big moment in this game. 4-0 is a little different than 6-8-0, right?
That's correct.
And Malcolm, with the bases loaded, Cuchero at the plate, lifts that straight back to stay alive. Just a sophomore, hitting .370 though. 6 RBI on the year, trying to pick up 7 or 8 here. 2-2, Cuchero straight back, fouls it off the net. Wisniewski at third, Tiedemann at second, Chase Smith is at first, all on via the free pass. Cuchero.
He's going to be obviously a big pitcher. Nowhere to put him. Do you challenge with your fastball, or do you say, see if you can hit the spinner?
3-2. Fastball. Straight back. Would have been my choice. Yours?
Yeah, I mean, you're down 4, but
yeah.
I think that's the right call. Now with that swing,
maybe
on a fastball straight back, that means his timing's right. He's on you. So a changeup doesn't have to be a good one, just anywhere slower could get him to roll over.
Off the plate, 4 straight walks issued by Kernel pitching. And now 5-0, nobody out, and here comes the top of the order for the Clippers.
It's a 2-seam fastball, ran on him. It's such a tough situation to come in from Stitton in right field, come in base loaded, 1 out, and you gotta try and figure out a way to get it out. And it's right now, if you're Central City, it seems like it's almost impossible right now after 4 walks in a row.
Logan McGreer now at the plate. McGreer is 2 for 2. Fouls that straight back. Evens the count 1-1. Led off the game with a double in the first inning. Had a single in the second. And this his 3rd at bat in 3 innings.
Even though that pitch was up right there, that breaking ball is up, slower. he followed it with his eyes. So now you've slowed his bat down again, so fastball becomes effective.
Fouled off.
At the knob of the bat? What that hit?
It must have, yeah, because it was a thud. But right away, home plate umpire called foul ball. Jimmy Motes. The 2-2. Up and away. Three balls, two strikes, one out. Top of the order, Logan McGreer.
I would throw a breaking ball. Why not?
The pitch from Vakiner. Oh, boy, you feel
it's
Kernels. That is tough.
Been there. I've never pitched in a state tournament, actually, I don't think, let alone a state championship game, but been in situations where you just can't find it. It feels like everything's kind of crumbling on you. Vakiner just needs to get ahead here. He needs to strike one and allow him to use his stuff. He's been behind the count, so you kind of pitch yourself in a corner. And I really would like to have seen a breaking ball last pitch, because the 2-2 fastball, the way he took it,
right,
it was up and away, but he took it like he was ready to pull on it. So that tells you he's geared up for the fastball. Anything slow, he would have rolled over or swung through.
Well, here's Brixton Meyer. Brixton is 0 for 0. 2 sacrifices in his first 2 plate appearances. Called strike, and he's now behind 0-2. Clippers, 5 consecutive batters have reached via the walk. 2 runs have been walked in already in this inning, and Vakiner trying to work around it. That pitch is away. One ball, 2 strikes.
Just can't quite find the off speed. It's kind of spinning out of his hand, which when that happens, that means there's 2 things going on. He's either traveling to the plate too fast and not letting his hand catch up, or he's trying to spin it too early.
And Brixton Meyer has worked it back to a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Already 5 consecutive walks issued to the Clippers. 3-2, and it's 6. Well, this has to be just a helpless feeling.
We might get another pitching change.
Coach Detlefson comes out to talk it over. We'll see what he does here.
This is a good mound visit. Slow him down a little bit. Young kid, big situation. Game might be moving really fast on him.
Wisniewski, Tiedemann, Chase Smith all have been walked in this inning. 6 consecutive walks. And that bench a little stunned, because pitching has been what has carried this team here to these state championships. ERA on the year 1.75 as a team. But in a tough situation here, Vakiner will stay out there, and he has to face Mason Wisniewski with a batting average of .520 on the year, with the bases loaded and 1 out. First batter of the inning struck out. The next 6 have walked. That's down low.
If you could just make a pitch, right? Like just make one. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of the inning.
Called strike, 1-1. Called Called strike outside corner now. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Wisniewski.
Everything's been away, right? Away, away, away. I think you try and bust him in, see if you can't get it in there.
Wisniewski hits that well into right. Going back on it and making the play is Erickson. Tagging from third and scoring is Kuchera. And it's an RBI for Wisniewski. And 4 more in here in this third. And that'll bring up Carson Frank with runners at first and third as McGreer advanced to third on the fly out.
I thought that ball was hit.
I thought it was going to beat him. Yeah, I did too.
That wind must have held it up a little bit.
I wonder if maybe it's not carrying like we think, because that's the second one I thought Wisniewski really put a charge into, but maybe didn't carry as far as we thought.
Yeah.
Second time in 3 innings that the Clippers have batted around. Flew to center. Hayden Murphy is there for out number 3, but not before the Clippers put 4 more on the board, and we head to the bottom of 3. 8-0 Clippers in command.
You are a maverick. You stand ready to change the world. You are an innovator with bold ideas and a vision for the future. You are determined to turn your dreams into reality. You are a leader, committed to making a difference. With Omaha as your campus, you're at the center of it all. Here at UNO, you dare to dream, to innovate, to lead, to shape a brighter future. You are a maverick.
When we were thinking about how to make a gift in memory of our parents, Nebraska was so important to them. What could we do to benefit the people of Nebraska?
We always had PBS on at home.
I think they were always trying to improve the community we were in. And this is one of the best ways to do that because it reaches everyone.
Public broadcasting allows us the freedom to tell stories. That's why giving this gift is so important. It keeps their memory alive.
Welcome back to Werner Park, 8-0 the score. Malcolm on top. Coach, what have you liked from the patience of your batters?
You know, the patience is key up there. You gotta see some pitches and find the one that they want, and so far we've been able to put the ball in play.
And on the mound, too, just how have you seen Wisniewski just settle into his role?
He's doing a good job. He's putting the pitches where he needs to put them, and he's keeping them off balance.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Done a nice job so far, has not allowed a run. Of course, had the bases loaded in the first, worked around that jam. Got the fly out to in the first, struck out 2 in the inning. He has 3 strikeouts through 2 innings as we head to the bottom of the third.
We got a little delay. The Kernels can't get into the bullpen, so now they're coming back. Must be locked. They're actually at the wrong door. Oopsie daisy.
All right. Fouled straight back.
Now, if you're Malcolm right now, like you can like take a deep breath. Wisniewski's, you know, as long as he stays locked in, is got 8-run cushion. He's just gonna go right at him. He's gonna go fastball hard, heavy. And if he gets up 0-2, 1-2, you might see him break something off for a changeup, but he's gonna go right at guys and just challenge them. And it makes it so much easier as a pitcher when you can do that instead of having to try and be too fine and play the chess match. And
lifted out of play. And you have to love what Wisniewski's doing with this lead. I mean, he's just going right at him.
yeah, I mean, that was an 0-2 changeup, which is smart because the guy, I mean, he fouled 2 straight back, so he's on time. Now you slow him up. Now he's messed up his timing a little bit.
The 0-2 to Connor Erickson. Hit well, but high in the air. Logan McGreer is under it, and McGreer has the out. 1 out here in the third.
And you can see them calling pitches, fastball in, fastball out, fastball up. He didn't want the fastball, he just didn't know where he wanted to throw it yet.
So here's Barrett Freeze. Freeze struck out his first time at the plate in the first. Holds off, pitch was inside, did not go. Down low.
His pitch count's in a good spot, 38 pitches. Bottom 3. Got the leadoff hitter already.
Falls behind Barrett Freeze, 3 balls, no strikes. Called strike, inside corner. Good pitch.
Taken all the way, just trying to throw it over the plate. Got the corner, was rewarded with the strike call.
Hit sharply foul. Works it back to full count, 3-2. Just outside, missed the corner. And Barrett Freeze draws the leadoff, or excuse me, the 1-out walk.
Yeah, it's got a long uphill battle. That's a good walk. If you're Kernels, you're looking for a base runner any way you possibly can get one.
So that'll bring up Jacob Rule. Senior hitting .357. Rule has hit some hard but foul here in his 2 at-bats, including that one. Rule is headed to Creighton to play baseball next year. Older brother plays at Kansas State. In fact, he came in to pitch against Nebraska in that series this year. Dad Ryan Rule, member of the coaching staff.
Out of all the baseball we're going to see today, and all these high school athletes, he's the only Creighton commit.
Wow, how about that?
Yeah.
That's going to be foul, but giving chase, and watching it go into the seats is Tiedemann in left. I wonder if it's a change. You know, Ed Service, final year for longtime Creighton coach Ed Service, 22 years in the dugout with the Jays. I just wonder if it signals a change in recruiting philosophy under a new coach, or if it's just that's kind of the way it worked out this year.
I don't know. That could be the way it worked out, I'm thinking.
Off with the pitch, and Rule fouls it straight back. Barrett Freeze was running with a 1-2 count.
That's a really good count to run into. 1-2, you're usually looking for a breaking ball, so see if you can't see something in the dirt and steal an easy bag.
And what do you do after he steals it?
Right.
Check him right away.
You never know. Might catch him daydreaming. Might catch him leaning.
I just think that's a 75% of the time happens. He was going on the last pitch. Didn't go, has to come back, and 75% of the time you're going to see the pitcher throw over.
Yeah. Those are good odds.
Two off again. Freeze is running. That's popped up in the infield. Brixton Meyer in foul territory makes the play for the 2nd out.
2-2 slider right there. Got him pop it up. Really good base running, too. Took a little peek while he was stealing, so he's able to get back in time. A lot of times you'll see kids steal, and they don't
look.
They're just worried about getting to the bag, not really giving like a little peek into a home plate, see what's going on.
So that'll bring up Mason Goreski. Off speed, and Goreski swings through it. I don't think that was his change, was it?
No, I think that was his breaking ball.
Yeah,
a little off there.
I thought, yeah.
A little get me over slider, and
that changeup moves in on the right-hander. That one was going away. No balls, 1 strike, 2 down. Pretty good pitch there.
Guess that was up.
Jimmy Moats, our home plate umpire, he texted me this morning. He said, could not question his balls and strikes today. But he's done a great job today calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, been a really good zone.
Which is really unusual for Jimmy. I mean, what's the one thing you want out of a home plate umpire?
You want consistency.
And he is anything but consistent.
Okay.
It's
I mean,
all over the place usually.
So he's consistently inconsistent now. So still consistent.
We're giving him a hard time. Yeah. Great umpire. That's hit sharply into right. Nice recovery by Duzic out there to make the grab for out number 3. 3 complete here in Omaha in the Class C State Championship. We head to the 4th. Clippers in control. It's 8-0. Great look at Werner.
Nebraska's pork industry includes over 1,100 pig farms, producing more than 7 million pigs annually, resulting in bacon, ribs, and chops on your dinner table. It's an industry supporting over 17,000 jobs with $6 billion in economic activity. This message brought to you by Nebraska pig farmers through their pork checkoff. Learn more at powerofpork.com.
Live streaming for the NSAA Championships are also available at the Nebraska Public Media website and on the free Nebraska Public Media app.
If you don't drive it, donate it. By supporting us, you'll get even more mileage out of it.
Moving to the top of the 4th here in Omaha. Clippers on top 8-0 over Central City and Centura. Joined now by Ethan Anderson, the Assistant Athletic Director of Event Management at Nebraska Omaha. Congratulations on the contract extension. This is the first year of the new one, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, we're very excited, to get back to a 4-year agreement. So first year of it, the first 3 years went fantastic. I mean, Marty and I, years ago, before we even constructed the ballpark, talked about what this possibly could look like. Yeah. We bring in Tal into the loop, bring in baseball into Omaha. We thought, this would be a perfect setting. And it's turned out to be an incredible arrangement between Storm Chasers, Omaha, Nebraska Public Media, and the NSAA to believe in what we thought we could make this.
That's hit sharply right back at our pitcher, and Vakiner makes the play for out number 1. Yeah, talk about that partnership. Part of it's played, obviously, at Tal Anderson, part of it here, championship here this year. What's that rotation look like, and how has that worked out?
So we agreed as we put this together that we wanted to share this. This is a true partnership. We want the championships to be at both places. So 4-year agreement, 2 will be at Werner Park, 2 will be at Omaha, at Tal Anderson Field. And, I mean, it really has to work that way. Marty and I have worked together for a long time on we had UNO games here. We help him out with Union Omaha games. So being able to really grow the sport, talk about changing the schedule so we're able to have the championship games all in one day and bring Nebraska Public Media and really build what we thought this could become.
When we had the championships at Tal Anderson last year, that just a phenomenal facility, first of all, but it's such a quaint setting, and it is packed in there. I mean, what a great environment for a state championship.
Absolutely. When we were going through this, we thought, you don't want to get too big. We want this to be just feel like a ballpark. And year one, I mean, it couldn't have gone any better with the Millard West, Millard South final.
I was at that game. It was one of the best baseball games I've ever seen.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Cam Kozel hits one over the scoreboard. Tauber hits one to walk it off. I mean,
that's right. What
an amazing feel. I mean, I don't think it could have gone any better.
Right. I would agree. Yeah, it was terrific.
The atmosphere you're talking about, the atmosphere is great, too. Just, it's not too big, right? It feels like you're there. It feels like everyone's kind of on top of you, involved in the game. It's fantastic. It's a great place.
Yeah, I mean, when you bring those student sections in and they're right on top of the dugout,
that's awesome.
I mean, and they just feed off each other. And when we were building it, we were building the stadium during COVID, and you're going through this, you're not sure how this is all going to turn out.
Right.
And because it's kind of limited access, you get in there, and then we walked in for that first game, and we're like, holy smokes, we actually nailed this.
Yeah.
It was better than anything we ever thought. There's so many things that you want to do at the place. We got everything we need, and then you come in, it's like, wow, this actually works. This is great. And the donors that helped put this together kind of believed in what we were doing, and same thing. They had, they weren't sure. They're like, wow, you really, this is perfect.
Called strike. 2-1 now to Tiedemann. How's it benefited Omaha? How's it benefited the university?
Well, for one, I mean, especially for the state tournament, I mean, we're driving potential student athletes, but also students to our campus. And we're going to benefit, hopefully, here this afternoon. We're playing Oral Roberts in Summit League tournament. And Malcolm grad Maddox Meyer will probably be on the hill at some point. So, that's it. We're getting those kids into our ballpark and into our program, into our school, and we're about that. I mean, from our starting lineup, 9 up, 9 down, it's Omaha, Lincoln, Columbus, Papillion. So that's what we wanted when we sold the ballpark to donors. Well, we're going to keep Nebraska kids in Omaha.
Yeah. But Max Meyer beat LSU early in the year, right?
Yes.
I think
he came in, got the win. It's his first collegiate win against LSU. I mean, who do you think?
How cool is
playing
that?
in Malcolm, Nebraska, come in, and he's playing SEC.
Fantastic.
That's such good stuff.
I mean, Nebraska kids can compete.
Yeah,
there's some good baseball in this state.
Absolutely.
There's some really good baseball.
Yep. And you mentioned it, but I'll let you maybe expand on it. You're hosting the Summit League tournament this week, and how has that gone? And you must have a pretty good staff to have time to come over and visit us, so thank you.
Yeah. Well, it's good. I've got Summit League staff is out helping too, but we've got batting practice starts in 30 minutes here. And hey, great ball game yesterday. Our backs against the wall, and going into the bottom of the 10th, had to score 2, and Millard West grad Drew Borner dumps one down the line, score 2, we walk off, So it puts us in a position here where, hey, we beat Oral Roberts today, then Omaha's in the championship tomorrow. So, what a weekend for baseball.
Yeah.
I mean, you got NSAA finals, you got Summit League finals, and you got Big Tens. I mean, wow. Omaha
it's terrific.
In eastern Nebraska is the baseball mecca right now.
Yes.
No doubt. That's terrific. Hey, we do have a pitching change, as you can see. Colvin Peters now into the game, pitching for the Kernels. He's a fastball, slider, changeup guy.
Yeah, 86, 87 mile an hour fastball. So a little more velocity than we've seen the first two guys. But right now, if you're Central City, Centura, you need someone coming here that's going to go compete and throw the ball over the plate and give your defense a chance to make a few plays and get your offense back in the dugout. Yeah, just in the last inning and a third, 8 walks by this Kernel, and that is not something the staff has done all year long. No, that's not typical of them. It's you're not used to that. It's kind of throwing everyone for a loop right now. But you got to find a guy that's going to give you a spark, get you some outs. So runners at first and second. Called strike. Yeah, I would imagine just the number of eyeballs you have on that facility, Tal Anderson, during state, that helps recruiting, it helps students. I mean,
it's a little bit, if you haven't been and seen the campus recently and seen what's been done, that's a little hidden gem right there.
Oh, it is. And, you know, I played at UNO in the early 90s. I mean, and anybody's been around, I mean, the campus has changed a lot. So much since then. And, you know, even guys that I played back with, you know, getting to campus sometime for the first time are amazed at how much it's changed. You know, it went from commuter campus to now it sprawls, and, you know, with Baxter Arena and Mav Park, you know, it really has transformed into something different. You know, with the dorms, which didn't exist till 2000, I mean, it is not what it was 30 years ago. And being able to bring those kids in and see what's able to, and then the ballpark has just gotten busier and busier and busier. You know, we're a partners now with the College World Series, and practices are there.
Right on. Oh, yeah.
You know, so we're one of the main practice sites. You know, you get some of those schools that come in and they're like, wow, this is better than a lot of places or even in our conference.
Yeah, something.
So, which is great.
That is great.
You know, that lets you know you did something right.
That's absolutely. Chatting with Ethan Anderson, who is the Assistant Athletic Director for Event Management at Nebraska Omaha. Down low, 3 consecutive blocks. Ethan, I know you got a lot to do. You want to get back over, run batting practice. You got a Summit League tournament going on.
Yep.
Thanks so much for joining.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
Very nice.
Glad
Very nice to join us. Appreciate
Thanks.
it. Well, another walk issued, so 3 straight walks, and that is now 9 walks. It's almost hard to say. 9 walks in.
That's not what you're looking
in an
for.
Inning and a third. And the pitch is away. It almost becomes, it feels like a self-fulfilling prophecy, right? Where it's like, okay, now I'm trying not to walk guys instead of just finding the zone and pumping strikes.
It'll be interesting to see how Peters does too. You know, the coach talked about how he has like a closer mentality, but he does better when it's a big situation, big game, or the opposing team's chirping him a little bit.
Yep.
He's got to be mad at something. And in a game when you're down 8-0, like, you know, there's really that's not really gonna be there. But I mean, they call him the truck, right?
That's right.
So, I mean,
that's right.
Sometimes you're just trying to find a guy that can, like we talked about earlier, just bring a spark to the team a little bit.
Squared to butt, that is foul.
Trying is a safety squeeze there. Bases loaded, safety squeeze.
He wasn't going, so it had to be the safety, right? I mean,
right,
you hope with bases.
Or maybe he did it on his own. Just tried to bunt down the first baseline.
Fouls that back. Popped into the air on the infield. Peters is called off by Jacob Rule, who makes the play. 2 down.
And obviously, bases are loaded. We talked about 9 walks? 10 walks?
9 walks.
9 walks. I mean, you're make a pitch, getting out here. There's no damage, nothing hurt. This half inning, and go back in, maybe find a way to chip away.
Logan McGreer now at the plate. That's hit sharply back through the middle. 1 run is in. Here comes another. 2 more on the board on a 2 RBI single for Logan McGreer. Tiedemann scores. Wisniewski scores. That'll bring up Brixton Meyer. Last 2 singles by McGreer, hard hit right back through the middle. And he is 3 for 3 with a walk in the game. Called strike outside corner to Brixenmeyer.
Well, the good thing was, the positive note was it wasn't a walk.
Right.
So they threw strikes.
Let's get out of the field to Anna Bellinghausen.
Thank you, Larry. You guys talking about Logan McGreer, 3 for 3 on the day, and something's actually helped him along the way to figure out his hitting. So his mom gifted him a book called Mental Keys to Hitting. He told me it sat on his shelf almost all season long until he's like, all right, I'll give it a go. He said the day he started reading it, he hit a baseball to the scoreboard, the farthest he's ever hit one. And since then, he reads the book almost every single day. And I told him, hey, moms know best.
That's a great story.
That is.
I need to get that book for my kids, though, because they don't listen to me for garbage.
Swings through and got the strikeout. But 2 more on the board in the top of the 4th, and it is a 10-0 lead as we head to the bottom half here in Omaha.
At the Lincoln Children's Museum, the 3-story Lucky Climber becomes a magic beanstalk. A few drops of paint unlock a masterpiece, and a simple question sparks a lifetime of curiosity. Through the power of play, children explore the arts, sciences, and humanities, building skills that shape their futures. Because all great journeys begin with play. For more information, visit lincolnchildrensmuseum.org.
You are a maverick. You stand ready to change the world. You are an innovator with bold ideas and a vision for the future. You are determined to turn your dreams into reality. You are a leader, committed to making a difference. With Omaha as your campus, you're at the center of it all. Here at UNO, you dare to dream, to innovate, to lead, to shape a brighter future. You are a maverick.
Zip, Malcolm with the lead. Bennington, they're up next, playing for the Class B state championship. They'll take on Gretna East, which pulled a huge upset in knocking off Omaha Scott in the semifinals.
15 innings?
15 innings.
That's a long.
It's 2 games.
It is 2 games. Like, what's that do to their pitching? Like, because there's rules, right? There's limits.
Yeah,
so
yeah. Both coaches said they are fatigued and short-staffed.
Yeah. Could be Johnny Holstaff day.
It could be. You're right. For both teams, both have gone extra innings, and not just Gretna East. I think Bennington had an 11-inning game to begin the tournament. So we head to the bottom of the 4th. Wisniewski still out there dealing, and here is Coulter Leaders at the plate.
If you're Malcolm right now, you're going to have to peel Wisniewski off the mound. There's no way he's going to come out of this game up 10-0.
Right.
He's feeling it. And if you're the Kernels, you're trying everything you can to get him out of the game. But he's locked in right now. Ahead the count.
4th strikeout of the game. Well, you can go back to that first inning when Central City had bases loaded, an opportunity to drive in a couple and stay in it. They were down 4-0, and boy, was that a momentum boost when Wisniewski was able to get out of it with the pop out to 3rd. Here's Hayden Murphy. Yeah, and Wisniewski moving fast now.
Just want to know what is going through the Kernels coaches' heads right now. Like, obviously a lot of disbelief. Like, this is not how they drew it up. This is not what their staff normally does.
Yep.
And you're racking your brain right now. Like, what can we do?
Mm-hmm.
sometimes, been there many times, there's nothing you can do. It's just not meant to be. But you feel like in a state championship game, Central City, Centura will find something. You got to find some kind of fight, find base hit somewhere, like big play, something.
Three-two the count.
But they don't have all the time in the world to do it either.
Hayden Murphy, as you look at the strike by Wisniewski, is the 15th batter to come to the plate in 4 innings for Central City Centura. Conversely, Malcolm has had 29 batters come to the plate. 29.
That's a
through
lot.
4 innings.
That's a lot of batters.
Just the second walk issued by Wisniewski. Called strike to Colby Peters. They do call him Big Truck, and he is a big dude.
Yeah. Very large truck.
He's had a couple of knee surgeries. Kind of set him back a bit. Both in the same knee. He's just a sophomore.
It's a very large sophomore.
Yes, it is. He is. One-two the count with 1 out. Hayden Murphy at first.
It's a good setup pitch there by Wisniewski. Probably go slider here.
Called strike 3. Great pitch from Wisniewski. Backward in the book. That is his 5th K and 2nd in the inning.
Just did a really good job of setting that up. Threw basically the same plane right out of the hand. Looks like it's be the same pitch. Breaks right over the. It's middle too. That's the.
Ooh, look at that. Just froze him.
Yep, knew it as soon as he threw it too.
So here's Luke Vakiner. Up and away to Vakiner. Another sophomore for Central City Centura. Just off the outside corner.
1-0 changeup too.
Love that.
Yeah, why not? Problem is now you got to go back at him. Get back in the zone with fastballs.
Falls behind, 3 balls, no strikes.
The good old hacky sack. Were you a hacky guy?
I think if you played baseball, you played some form of that. Called strike, 3-1. We typically played tips.
Yeah, that's what we did.
Played tips?
Yeah.
So you had to have your feet off the ground and tip the baseball to a teammate.
Yep.
Whoever dropped it was out. Off with the pitch. There goes Hayden Murphy, and Hayden Murphy in there with a stolen base. So with 2 down, a runner now in scoring position. And a full count to Vakiner.
Is that the first stolen base of the game?
Of the game, it is.
I think he was off the bag.
No replay.
No, I know. I was just saying, like, his back foot, like he tags him right there. His right foot's not on the bag.
I think it was.
Okay.
Walk issued, 2nd one of the inning. So if you're Wisniewski right now, you want to go right at Parker Zygmunt, who's in the 9-hole, but almost like another leadoff hitter for Central City Centura. You didn't want to turn it back to the top where you have Erickson, Freeze, and Rule, who could do some damage. And quite candidly, like right now, the Kernels are trying to stay out of the run rule. Run rule is lead by 10 after 5 innings, as that's fouled straight back. And that's where we sit. A 10-run lead right now for Malcolm. Kernels need to punch a run or two across here to avoid the run rule. They'll get another chance at the bottom of the fifth, certainly, but when you have an opportunity like this, you need to capitalize.
Got to capitalize. Got to find a way.
Good pitch.
Problem is,
throws him.
Mason Wisniewski on the mound too, who's been really good. Mixing off speed and fastballs, in, out, up, all over the. I mean, just throwing strikes all over the place, and the Kernels haven't had a chance to put together a good few at bats in a row.
Right back, Wisniewski scoops. He'll flip it to first for the third out. No damage comes off of the 2 walks. Clippers head to the 5th. They're 3 outs and no runs away from a state title.
Our mission at Teammates is to positively impact the world by inspiring students to reach their full potential through mentoring. Since 1991, Teammates has served more than 49,000 students across the Midwest, but there is still a waiting list for students to receive a mentor. All it takes is one trusting, caring adult to make a difference in a child's life. To join a team and be a mentor, visit teammates.org today.
Why is it important to fill out your FAFSA?
First off,
it's how you apply for federal,
state, and most college-based financial aid.
It's easier to fill out than you think.
Start college on the right track.
You don't have to pay for college on your own.
Education Quest is here to help.
For more information, go to educationquest.org.
We move into the 5th here in Omaha. Great look there at Werner Park from our drone.
I've never realized how curvy the outfield is.
Yeah.
Like, I've played here. You know, I've come to games. I've never
realized
together.
That shape. It is a 10-0 lead by the Clippers. The run rule in high school baseball is up by 10 after 5, so Clippers would need to, if they don't get a run here, would need to keep the Kernels off the board to run rule it. This is unusual in a high school baseball game that we've had over the last 2 years. I think every game we have had here in these state championships has come down to the last inning or last couple of innings.
Yeah, last couple of innings. Some of them last place. Like, I remember getting thrown out at home.
2 years
ago.
2 years ago in 23, all 3 of the games came down to the last at bat.
Yeah, that's insane. We've had some really good games. And even like the one that was last year somewhat, I guess, not like a blowout, but it was like 12-7. Like all those runs happened late. They was a good game the whole way too. So game obviously not over here. You know, it's state championship game. It's anything can happen. You know, somehow the Kernels get out of this inning without giving up a run, and they, who knows, maybe they string together a couple 3 hits and punch one across and stay alive. And next thing you have a prayer, you have a chance.
So Mason Wisniewski at the plate. He is facing Peters on the mound. Wisniewski is 1 for 3. Down low, draws the walk, and the leadoff walk for Wisniewski in the 5th. And that has been the bugaboo for the Kernels, is the walks all game. Let's go down the field to Anna Bellinghausen.
Thank you, Larry. Well, Malcolm Baseball got an upgrade to their field thanks to players' parents. The families near the field needed an upgrade pretty badly, so they donated some money and applied for grants to help renovate that field. The idea was led by Chase Smith's dad, Jared, and he was hands-on, literally tearing up and remaking this field with other parents from August to March, and now has a grass infield, better fencing, and renovated dugouts. Coach told me this was big for their program and just meant so much to see the community pour into this team. And guys, you won a couple state championships. You deserve a nice field, right?
Absolutely. No doubt.
That's awesome. That's parents, that's parents getting involved. That's what you want, right?
That's when you know it's important to the community, right? And that's why they're so successful, is because this means something in Malcolm.
It's just that's a good example too for younger kids and parents of the younger kids too. Like, hey, like you make the Malcolm baseball team or whatever, and you're part of the community. Like, you're gonna jump in and help.
Fouled off. Count remains no balls, 2 strikes to Carson Frank. Wisniewski on at first. Check that pinch runner now. Austin Sykes is out there running for Wisniewski. Bounces. Rounding second.
It's a second wild pitch, I believe.
So Sykes off the base at second. And that is hit sharply, and it is down for a single. Sykes into third. Nobody out, first and third, and the Clippers right back to it here in the fifth. Sixth hit of the game for the Clippers.
That's a great piece of hitting.
Yeah.
That ball's up in the zone.
Left it up a little,
hands. Yeah, the guy's hands on top of the baseball and lined it out to left center. Really smart move not to throw to third base right there. Keep the double play in order.
Popped into the infield. Parker Zickman is called off by Jacob Rule, and Rule for out number one. Goes down F3, Garrett England. That'll bring up Justin Wisniewski. You know Rob McCartney, right?
Yeah.
Anchor, Channel 7, good guy.
Yeah.
He just texted and said he wants you to demonstrate the tips game.
No, I think he wants us.
He said you.
No. He said you to you. Come on.
I'm pretty sure.
All right.
He said the broadcast team, I guess.
Okay.
Is what I'm reading
All right.
it. Thanks, Rob, but
Yeah.
we're not going to do that.
I'm in khakis. I'm not doing that. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Maybe we should have a tips game with him.
Off with the pitch, and catcher indifference in going down to second is Carson Frank. So runners now at second and third, one out, two in scoring position here for Justin Wisniewski. Insurance run is what they're looking for, maybe a couple here. Good swing, 1-1.
Mason Wisniewski is feeling it right now, too, because there was a shot of the dugout just a couple seconds ago, and he's got his glove on the top step ready to take the field already. They can smell it. They can feel it. Good pitch, just missed there.
Pitches away, full count. It seems like we've had a full count about every Malcolm batter for the last couple of innings. 3-2, one down. Wisniewski draws the walk, bases loaded.
And that's an okay walk. I know we've had like 11 now. I think 11 walks.
Yeah.
But right there, that's an okay walk.
Open base.
Open base. Yeah, the infield in. A walk right there is okay. Now you got to force out every base. Chance for a double play ball.
$13 walks in the game.
Oh, sorry. I missed two of them.
Cole Tiedemann now at the plate. Bases loaded. Corners are right on the edge of the infield, right on the edge of the grass. Middle infield at double play depth. Tiedemann trying to drive in a couple more here in the fifth for the Clippers. Swings through.
It's a big strikeout.
Big strikeout.
Might not seem like it when you're down 10-0, but that's a big strikeout. If you can get out of this inning without giving up a run, I mean, with bases loaded and one out.
So that'll bring up Chase Smith. He is 0 for 0 in the game, 3 walks. Scored a run back in the third. Lifts that straight back. Here comes Leaders near the fence.
Oh,
does not
I think I hit him in the head. That ball got him in the top of the head.
went maybe off the netting and then hit him. Coach Detlefson coming out to check on his catcher, Coulter Leaders.
Rule came in right there and he immediately started brushing his head. Dude, it hit him in the head. That's not good. Glad he's all right. That could not have felt good.
No.
They tell you to get rid of the mask. You know, like, maybe you should have.
You know what a teammate does, though? If you get hit by a ball somewhere, they push as hard as they can on it right away. Isn't that what teammates do?
What? Apparently. Yeah, apparently that's how they do it there in Central City.
You get hit
in Centura.
Hit by a pitch. As soon as you come into the dugout, everybody starts pushing.
Yeah.
This is where you got hit, right
it's
here?
Like Roger Dorn when he gets hit, they're all patting him on the back where he got hit.
1-1 is the count now. Chase Smith trying to drive it a run. Or a couple here with 2 down. Fouls that straight back. Five players on this Malcolm squad going to next level to play. Wisniewski's going to Hutchinson Community College to maybe improve his stock. Although it's hard to improve upon a .520 batting average.
I think his stock's good.
Yeah, I think so too. McGreer's going to Ellsworth Community College. Frank going to Concordia. England's going to Northeast Community College. And Tiedemann's going to Dort to play football. Oh, don't throw a touch home.
He did touch home. And still threw it, yeah.
Okay.
Umpire had it.
All right. So we head to the bottom of the fifth. It's 10-zip. Kernels need a run to stay alive.
Did you know that the #1 reason officials quit is because of verbal abuse from parents and fans? We are losing officials, and we need everyone to respect the ref.
Judges help students to find their voice and become lifelong supporters of the arts. Without these individuals, NSAA activities would not be possible.
I cannot participate in the activities that I love without these officials and judges. So please, let the players play, let the coaches coach, let the officials officiate, and let the judges judge.
Life can move at a pretty fast pace here in Nebraska. From lights on to lights out, there's no stopping our work ethic. That's why at Nebraska Public Power District, we take pride in keeping you going. Pride in knowing that your power grid keeps electricity reliable and ready for that exact moment when you need it. We take on the challenges 24/7 because electricity is the lifeblood of your day. And powering your day is what motivates us to do our very best. NPPD, powering our state, empowering your life.
A staple of any ballpark in America.
Do you like that?
You know what? I'm not a fan, but for some reason that looks really good right now. I think I might go get some cotton candy between games.
I'll share. I'll share with you.
Just looks fantastic.
You know the new thing is freeze-dried everything.
I've seen that, yeah.
Freeze-dried Skittles
Now,
are pretty good.
have you had a funnel cake?
No. I mean, I have in my life,
Right.
yes, but not like here.
No, okay. Funnel cake's another staple of ballparks in America. More maybe state fairs.
Yeah.
Like funnel cake is a state fair food. Yeah.
Oh, he's trying to share. Look, he doesn't want any. He's like,
You
I'm
know-
good.
you know-
Okay, fine, I will have it.
You know, I worked at the Nebraska State Fair for years.
Rodeo clown?
Making just a clown in general.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No, I made funnel cakes.
Really?
King's funnel cakes, yeah.
Come on,
It was
that's awesome.
It was a little bit of college gig.
Okay.
You know, right there at Nebraska. You're not far from State Fairgrounds, where it used to be before
It used to be
Grand
there,
Island.
yes.
Strikeout for Wisniewski. Good way to start. Gets Erickson swinging.
He's feeling it right now. He's just going right at him. Here it is.
So all of that to say, I can't eat funnel cakes. when you make them that long, that many years in a row.
I can understand that.
Yeah. Here's Barrett Freeze now. Freeze 0 for 1.
It does look
powdered
really good,
sugar.
though. Gosh, I remember I had a funnel cake at Rosenblatt when I was a kid. Yeah. They had the bleachers in the outfield, but it was breezy.
Yep.
And I went to take a bite, and the wind blew my powdered sugar on this poor lady in front of me. I was like 10 or 11, so I wasn't going to say nothing, but I nonchalantly tried to like wipe it off, like I was like walking past her, but trying to wipe it off. I think it just smeared it into her shirt.
You have any more funnel cake stories you want to share?
No.
Okay.
That's it.
Pitches away. Walk issued. 1 down, runner at first. And that is an important run if you're a Kernels fan.
If they can just find a way to just a couple hits.
Right?
Yeah, just.
Yep.
Like another walk or like, just put the ball in play somewhere.
Well, this would be your candidate here. Jacob Rule at the plate. Rule a Creighton Creighton recruit. Kernels grad. Pops that up. Brixton Meyer near the dugout, and it's out of play.
Brzezinski's done a great job of being ahead in the count a lot today. And when you pitch, if you're a pitcher out there, like anytime you're ahead in the count, it just makes it so much easier. Obviously, everyone's always trying to throw strikes, but when you can be up 0-1, 1-2, just makes it so much easier to get outs and execute your pitches.
Freeze at first. Wisniewski was aware. Bottom of the 5th here in the Class C state title game. 10-0. Clippers with the lead.
Wisniewski he's still pitching really well. And what I mean by that is, he's getting ahead with the fastball. He's still throwing his other stuff. That changeup got away from him a little bit, but he's spinning the slider pretty good. He's throwing some good located changeups.
Hit sharply back to the middle, touch second on to first, double play, and that does it. For the 3rd consecutive year, the Clippers are state champs in Class C. What a way to end it. Carson Frank touches second. Turns the double play, and Malcolm once again. They are state champs in 2025. 3 consecutive years.
Just a great effort by Malcolm. Came out from inning 1 and said, we're going to hit the ball, we're going to run the bases, we're going to sack bunt, we're going to do all the little things right. And we're able to capitalize on a few mistakes here and there, but really good game by Malcolm.
So that'll do it. It's a hard hit ball off the bat of Jacob Rule back through the middle. Frank gloves it, turns 2, and wins another state championship. Medals and trophies will be handed out on the other side of the break.
Ni hao. Hi, I'm Michaela Malazi, host of Bare Feet, coming to you from beautiful Taiwan. As you know, I love to make new friends by dancing with strangers. Coming up here on Create, we've got 10 back-to-back episodes of Bare Feet with me, Michaela Malazi, as I experience the world one dance at a time.
Ah, look at these feathers.
Settle in for a Bare Feet marathon coming to you soon, only on Create.
We are a modern regime. I don't fear anyone. I couldn't agree with you more. I'm not a woman. I'm a queen with real power. cannot face this world without you. My destiny is to rule. This is not a request.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Saturday night at 11 Central on Nebraska Public Media.
Coverage of the 2025 NSAA Baseball Championships on Nebraska Public Media is made possible in part by Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, Nebraska Public Power District, Teammates Mentoring, and viewers like you who donate to Nebraska Public Media. Thank you. The first three ever Class C state championships are won by the Clippers of Malcolm. They win this one in a shortened game, run rule 10-zip over Central City. Time now for medals and trophies to be handed out. Let's go to Heath Kramer.
The Nebraska School Activities Association is honored to have medals and trophies for both of these outstanding teams. Presentations will be made by NSAA Executive Director Jennifer Schwartz and NSAA Board of Directors Dr. Nick Wemhoff from Fort Calhoun, Darren Toby from Broken Bow, Dr. John Cerny from Bancroft Rosalie, and Dave McDonald from McCool Junction. Here are the awards for the 2025 Class C runner-up, the Central City Centura Kernels. Head coach Brandon Detlefson and your assistants will present the silver medals to each member of your team. Players, as your name is called, please come forward to receive your medal. Number 23, Connor Erickson. Number 17, Barrett Freeze. Number 21, Jacob Rule. Number 5, Mason Goreski. Number 12, Coulter Luders. Number 7, Hayden Murphy. Number 22, Colvin Peters. Number 8, Luke Vakiner. Number 2, Parker Zickman. Number 6, Caden Morner. Number 1, Quinn Jensen. Number 4, Logan Vakiner. Number 10, Fletcher Freeze. And number 13, Spencer Jaros. And now, here is the 2025 NSAA Class C runner-up trophy. Congratulations to the Central City Centura Kernels. Now to the 2025 Class C champions, the Malcolm Clippers. Will head coach Zach Werner and your assistants come forward to present the gold medals to each member of your team. Players, as your name is called, please come forward to receive your medal. Number 2, Logan McGreer. Number 3, Brixton Meyer. Number 5, Mason Wisniewski. Number 7, Carson Frank. Number 25, Garrett England. Number 20, Justin Wisniewski. Number 17, Cole Tiedemann. Number 8, Chase Smith. Number 4, Preston Kutra. Number 22, Nolan Duzek. Zero, Tristan Bailey.
Thank you. Thank you.
Number 1, Isaiah Paeza. Number 10, Mason Zegar. Number 13, Caden Robotham. Number 14, Christopher Burbach. Number 18, Riley Carlson.
Thank you.
Number 24, Gavin Little. Number 26, Miles McGill. Number 32, Eli Kincaid. Number 34, Kenton McGill. Number 41, Austin Sykes.
Put on first and then flip it.
And now, Coach Werner, we have a special award for you. For these outstanding athletes in their school, here is the 2025 NSAA Class C State Baseball Championship trophy. Make it 3 in a row. Congratulations, Malcolm Clippers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Congratulations once again to the Clippers. They take home another state title in a convincing and dominating performance. We'll hear from the Clippers when we come back here in Omaha. Stay with us.
Only the hardest blows can win against the enemy we are fighting. Invoking the spirit of our forefathers.
They fought with a dash of surprise, both friend and foe, and saved the courage of seasoned troops. In the 1,000 individual combats.
Blackjack Pershing, Love and War, Sunday at 6 p.m. Central on Nebraska Public Media.
Understanding the past gives a sense of the future. This is the first time that anyone has seen this in 2,000 years.
This is amazing.
Well, I'm excited now.
Pompeii is a battle against time.
You think I'm joking, but look at this. It did really happen.
Don't let anybody tell you who you are.
History teaches us to honor the past.
When you look back, you're like, wow, that was pretty special.
This is something that's actually altering the course of history.
You're charged with keeping these stories alive.
Soldiers, sailors, and airmen of the Allied Expeditionary Force, you are about to embark upon the great crusade. The eyes of the world are upon you. You will bring about the destruction of the German war machine, the elimination of Nazi tyranny over the oppressed peoples of Europe. We will accept nothing less than full victory. Good luck, and let us all beseech the blessing of Almighty God upon this great and noble undertaking.
Saturday night at 7 Central on Nebraska Public Media.
Coverage of the 2025 NSAA Baseball Championships on Nebraska Public Media is made possible in part by Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, Nebraska Public Power District, Teammates Mentoring Program, and viewers like you who donate to Nebraska Public Media. Thank you. Well, congratulations once again to the Clippers of Malcolm for the third consecutive year. They are state champs, and you just can't walk 13 guys, you know?
That's a lot of walks, yeah. The Kernels just didn't have it on the pitching staff side, which is interesting because that's what got them here.
Right.
But Malcolm took advantage. Malcolm took advantage of the walks, got the big hits when they needed, put the runs across, and then Wisniewski did his job on the mound and shut him down and mixed in and out with his off-speed stuff and fastball up in the zone when he needed to be. Just did a really good job of pitching for them, and now they're state champs.
Yeah, after that first inning, Wisniewski did not give up a hit. He gave up 2 hits in the first inning, worked around the bases-loaded jam, got out of that jam, and then was spectacular the rest of the way. Did not give up another hit, had a couple of walks after that, but really just never threatened after that first inning.
Nope, he did a really good job of getting ahead in the count and then would expand the zone a little bit and, you know, kind of kept the Kernels off balance. And like we talked about earlier, like the Kernels unfortunately walking 13, just couldn't find it on the mound, and offensively they couldn't do it as well.
Well, I wonder if this is getting old for Zach Werner, the coach of the Clippers. Let's go down to Anna and find out.
Coach, a three-peat is complete. You told me yesterday you wanted the bats to turn around. Did you like what you saw out there, 10 runs?
Yes, very much. You know, all tournament long we were talking about our bats just need to get going, and today's a perfect opportunity for that to happen.
How about Mason Wisniewski on the mound? Just what did you like out of him and how dominant he was?
You know, just a dominance up there, and, you know, he threw what he wanted to throw and kept those guys off balance, and, you know, he's able to spot his pitches today.
90-14, that's the overall record of your senior group. What have they meant to this program in setting a standard at Malcolm?
Oh, you know, they mean the world to this program. They've been, you know, through it all since we started it, and just keep working, and, you know, they push the younger guys to make sure that they're striving to be their best.
Coach, congratulations. Go enjoy it. Logan will now bring you in. Congrats, Logan. 10-0 game. Just what was it about the bats today? They got you guys going early, set the tone, and didn't really let up from there.
I definitely think we were hitting really good in batting practice, starting the game off, and then obviously I stepped up to the plate, set the tone, and I knew my guys, if I was going to set the tone, they were going to step up and do their part, and that's exactly what happened, hitting around.
How about Mason stepping up on the mound, too? He was absolutely electric today.
Oh, for sure, yeah. And when you're out in the field, you want to make plays for a guy like that, and you also want to get runs in for a guy like that. So that was definitely what we did today for him.
Okay, you were 3 for 3 today. We talked about the book you've been reading, Mental Keys to Hitting. Can we give a shout-out to your mom real quick? What do you want to say to your mom?
I want to say, Mom, thank you so much for the book. And, yeah, it helped me a lot.
Love it. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Mason, get on in here. The winning pitcher for today. As a senior, just what does this moment mean for you to step up?
Oh, it feels awesome. Last game of obviously my high school career, and it felt great. It felt great to win it. So, yeah.
How about your bats backing you up all game long? How much confidence do those guys bring you?
Oh my God, it was so. Starting the game off with a 4-run lead just takes all the pressure out of pitching. All you got to do is step up and throw it on in there. So, I think once our runners and once we scored those 4 runs, it made it a ton easier.
The overall record for the senior group, 90-14. That is pretty incredible. What have these guys meant to you going out as a senior?
Oh, these guys have been awesome. I mean, they're my buddies that I've been with since I was little. So it's been a real joy to play with them all through high school and go out like this. You couldn't write a better story.
Hey, three-peat. Congratulations, Mason. Go enjoy it with you and your team.
Thank you. Yeah.
Larry.
Thank you very much, Anna. State champs once again, 3 consecutive years. A little bit of a dynasty running there, huh?
That's a dynasty, I think. Yes. Yeah. 3 in a row is incredible. Let alone just to get here for 1 is hard enough as it is, and then to get here 3 times and then win it on top of it 3 times in a row is incredible.
Want to remind you, much more to come later this afternoon at 3:30. We'll be back here on Nebraska Public Media for the Class B State Championship as Gretna East and Bennington already on the field. They will battle for the Class B State Championship. That'll do it for this morning's game. Come on back for Class B. For Brian Dunsing, for Anna Bellinghausen, for the entire Nebraska Public Media Sports crew, I'm Larry Putney saying thanks so much. We'll see you back here at beautiful Warner Park this afternoon for Class B.